I'm calling the Fire Commission meeting for July to order at 7:06. And all please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for a moment of silence. Rob is having difficulties getting in. Please. Oops, please. This is for all of fallen fire. Well, do you have his number? I can send it to you. Give me 1 second. And it's 203. It's easier than sending it. 203-650-5533. And now to refocus on the moment of silence. It is for all first responders in the world who have died, but particularly for the Idaho firefighters who were ambushed, and also Commissioner Klinger's sister, Mary Hurley, whose funeral is tomorrow. Thank you. And do I have motions relative to the minutes? You all had them emailed to you in advance.
I move to approve all 4 dates. They're May 8th, 22nd to 12th, June 24th.
May I have a
Second.
second? All in favor?
Aye.
Right, good, unanimous. New business, civilian and departmental awards. Who's taking that?
I'll take that. Trying to get 2 things done. Okay, so one of the things that we try to do in a department is when somebody achieves a higher education diploma, we would like to recognize them. In this case, we have Lieutenant Smith, who has achieved his bachelor's degree in fire
Yay.
science.
Well done.
Years in the making, buddy.
40 years. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Appreciate it.
Cool.
I started at Sacred Heart University in the fall of 1985. Went there for 3 years. One thing led to another. I ended up stopping that. Got on the job here in 96, and Captain Ackley was teaching classes for Norwalk Community Tech. So I took a bunch of classes then, and he was gone. That program stopped. So I finally finished up at Columbia Southern University online over the last 10 years. I've been taking classes together.
Congratulations.
Good for you,
So difficult to
congratulations.
stop starting until it's.
Yeah, I'm a horrible student to begin with, so it was difficult, but I'm glad that it's over. And I think
Well done.
my wife is probably more grateful that it's over than I am.
And congratulations to you
Yeah.
too. Absolutely. Wonderful, that's
You
great.
gonna go backpacking through Europe now? Find yourself?
Yeah, beer. I'm good at it.
Congratulations.
Wonderful,
Thank you.
really wonderful.
It's difficult to finish, that's for sure.
Okay, we have a motion under 5B. If someone wants to make it.
I'll take that. Make a motion to approve the appointment of the following candidates to the Fairfield Fire Department on or about August 11, 2025, provided they successfully pass medical and background processing. First one is Curtis Watkins of Stanford. Second one is Giuseppe Siska of Stratford. Third one is Andres Salgado of Danbury. Fourth one is Connor Donegan of Fairfield. The fifth one is Everett Carrillo Foote of Wilton. And the last one is Michael Russell of Stamford.
Do we have a second?
I second that.
Okay, thank you. Any discussion?
I'll comment, I was fortunate to be in the room as we interviewed them. All solid candidates, people with tradition of our fire department, and I think our process that this works effectively. We find great candidates. I think our laterals that we will be able to move through were terrific, and these people are on par with them once they get the training. So I'm super excited to one, we saw the germination of it, now to witness the development of their careers here.
Right. I agree wholeheartedly. Note to the commissioners, we're doing it this way because normally we do it after they pass their medical and background processing. But our next commission meeting isn't until after the potential start date of the Bridgeport Academy. In terms of being able to hire 6, we were able to get 6 positions out of the Bridgeport Academy. And because of anticipated retirements and gapping, the town administration approved going from 4, which we have current vacancies, to 6, so that we will have staff ready. Any other comments?
That's great.
Okay, then all in favor? Aye, great. Chair, the only other comment I have is, I think you may have all heard that Chief Calamares is retiring.
Yes,
And his final radio sign off, it's sort of a deal, we've been to some for the department, is 4:30 at Monday at the Fairfield Police Department, if anybody wants to go. And with that, Chief, I don't know whether you're doing anything or whether Chief Barry is. You're on mute, Chief.
For the sign off, was that your question?
No, do you have any comments or do we go to Chief Barry?
Oh, for
Chief's
tonight,
report.
okay. I thought you were still, I was trying to get Rob on.
Yeah, we've all
online
tried,
here.
but
Yeah, so, okay, so I do have a report. So right now, we have on the Board of Selectmen, next agenda, we have a frequency agreement that we have to sign for AMR so that they can also co-locate on our frequencies, use our frequencies, because when they respond, they usually, we want to talk to them, both our dispatch and our line units. So that's going to be on, and also the agreement with Bridgeport to hold harmless them for our people in the academy. So that's going to be at the next Board of Selectmen meeting, which I believe is the 23rd.
Chief, I have a question on that.
Yes.
We are likely to only have 2 select persons, which means we need unanimous approval. If you have any concerns about it, let us know and we'll
Okay.
try to have somebody there on behalf of the commission.
Oh, very good. Thank you. Okay. And in regard to personnel, so I just wanted to explain, since you brought up, you may have seen that we gave the oaths to 3 lateral firefighters last week without really telling you. It was kind of a last minute thing. Traditionally, since I've been here, they've only really given the oath when they got all the families together, and at the time when the first selectman could make it, and then we would have a formal oath taking. The police and many other places, even where I was from, did a maybe more a legal oath with the city clerk or with somebody else. So we're coming in line with that. The administration wanted to give the oaths to these 3 people before they went any further, and we will, I assure you, we will have a ceremonial oath, at least, where they receive their badges and where their families are, and where the fire commission will be welcome to attend. We had gotten notice about 30 minutes before we all mustered down at the fire training center to do that oath. So I do apologize, but I think from now on, we'll try to get in line with, trying to do an oath very, as soon after we can when we put on people, and then, maybe a more ceremonial oath at a later date. Let's see, I have my notes on my phone, it just browned out. Let's see. So the 3 lateral firefighters are starting in the firehouses. I believe one of them started today, right? Chief Barry?
Yeah.
Okay. And we where we are in the process with the other 6, we sent conditional job offers out. They all said yes. So Jen signed them up for medicals. Jen, are we finished the medicals?
We have 2 more that have to go this week.
Okay,
or
very
next
good.
week. Yeah.
So that's good. They're in progress. And the background checks are all in progress. I spoke to the detective lieutenant today from FPD, and they've assigned 5 of them. They're going to assign the 6th one very soon to a detective.
Do
So-
they include sort of the HR check too? as part
Okay,
of
I
that?
was able to, for whatever reason, I had to use my iPad to get it. I apologize.
Ah, okay.
Welcome, Rob.
Good to have you.
Sorry for the delay.
Sorry, and you had said about HR. I think what HR was alluding to was more for the laterals to get their work history from their fire departments.
Right.
So these people, that's not relevant to them. We do, in the background check, we do ask for, their work history. So we do ask many questions, and the detectives usually do interview people in regard to that. They and they interview their the people that they've asked to stand up for them, their character witnesses. So they do what I think is a thorough background. So at least HR is happy with where we are right now, at least for these entry level people. So we believe the academy will start August 11th. It's all contingent on a few extra pieces being put in place. Chief Barry has been working with their personnel. We also have a meeting with them with Bridgeport this coming week. And just to hammer out any more details, it's a meeting with the fire chief, his deputies, and our deputies, and myself. So we'll let you know at the next Fire Academy meeting, how that went. But we believe everything's going well with that. As you probably know, the executive admin, Sheila Tessie, retired after 24 and a half, I think, years of great service. We're happy to tell you that in that position now, Jen, who's sitting before you, got the position, and we're very happy for her. And we wish her well, and we think will be well, handled from her knowledge, and from the preparation that Sheila gave, which is it was weeks and weeks of close learning. So they did a lot of good hard work. So we have started the process to fill Jen's job in the fire marshal's office. It has gone out in an internal notice, and this week we will take a look and see and speak to HR and find out what the options are there. So we will let you know how that works out. Let's see. There have been many issues which many of you know about our members' pay. The town has been working has a team now that's been trying to work to correct this. Included on the team has been some members of our union, Roger Case, Deputy Chief Case, and Jude Fitzgerald, who is kind of an expert in finance, in the payroll. So we think we're in better hands to resolve this process. So we look forward to getting on the right path and giving you a better report next month, and hopefully we're hopeful that this will kind of resolve some of the tough issues that we've had in the past. Let's see, and in regard, I don't see Norma on, so I'll just.
She is.
Is she?
She's on.
Oh, she is on. Okay, so I'll let her talk about hey, Norma, how are you? I'll let her talk about the cert activation request that's before us and what they've done. Okay, so that concludes my report for tonight. from New Jersey.
Good. Chief, I am going to remind you and Chief Berry again that we need to be careful in negotiating with Bridgeport, that we want to pay for all of our recruits, not bargain staff time, because it'll mess up our budget in the future.
Yes.
With that, any commissioner questions or comments?
I got one on, you mentioned the payroll. Is that the back pay from the last contract that's taken forever to work out? Or has that been settled?
No, we
Because
believe
there
all the
was an
back
issue
pay.
about the back pay
Yeah, the
and
union-
whether or not there was gonna be interest have to be put on it and everything, because it was taking it down forever to get that settlement out. And I'm just curious if that's what this is. If this is not that, was that ever rectified? And I'm guessing it is, otherwise there'd be somebody from 1426 here every meeting.
Yes, no, and Bobby is on the board, I think on the e-board, he can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe all that original contract back pay retro was paid. What's happened since though is that it just seems like there's been a disconnect with how to handle longevities, what our actual buckets were, for overtime. They just weren't fully fleshed out. We don't think the people that were doing it at the time were that well versed in it. I think ever since there was a retirement from HR of Chris Bacamazzo, I should mention her name because she always did a great job for us. We've had some issues in having those pay codes fleshed out correctly. So hopefully they've learned what their issues were and they're taking the steps towards correcting that.
Any comment, Lieutenant?
I would agree that the retro pay was paid after exhausting amount of infuriating time. But when they changed to the Paycom program, since they've changed to the Paycom program, numerous people, including myself, rates have been wrong. When people have been promoted, the rates were wrong. We had one person who was getting paid $2 an hour. It's my understanding that that person still owed a substantial sum of money in the thousands of dollars that have not been paid yet. I know the union has been working diligently with some folks at Town Hall. I think some of those issues have been fixed. I know that not everybody's been paid the back pay for that particular issue at this point.
Would it help if we send a letter? The last meeting, we were like, kind of told by the union, like, hey, we have this, we're working through this. But
They
like,
didn't want us to intervene.
but just an example like that, like you can't have people getting paid $2 an hour and
I was talking to Chief Case about this, and the plan was to stop all the bleeding, get everything correct. Once we have that fixed, we know the end date, so we can figure out exactly each person you have a defined period, otherwise it keeps going on. So you have to stop it first. That's the number one problem. Once that's all done and everybody's paid correctly at every rate, then you go back and you clean everything up. So that's his plan. And I can tell you, he works every day, very difficult, very.
Chief Case.
Chief Case.
I know,
Every single day.
His
Yeah.
work, we know his diligence, we witnessed it like personally. But what I'm saying, would a letter to,
It sounds like
Yeah,
they're
to-
trying to address it.
Yeah.
If you want my opinion on that, Commissioner, is that
Yes.
I think they know what they don't know now. They didn't
Okay.
previously, and we couldn't convince them of the fact. But I think now they realize where where these things occurred, and what caused them. So I think we're on the right path. I would maybe if you want to ask that question next month.
Next
and
month, yep,
Yeah.
understood.
If we
Yep.
still have that issue, then maybe
Yeah,
they
if
need
we
a
haven't caught
letter.
up with back pay, let's revisit that next month. One way or the other, let's revisit it next month. And so we either have an update.
Thank you for that. That's-
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anything else, Chief?
Not for me, thank you.
Okay, any other questions, Commissioners? Okay, then Chief Berry?
From an operational standpoint, our new engine is in town and then out of town. So, it came in here, we have one of our members who is, an engineering genius, if you will. And he is very about function and form. So, we laid the truck out with the committee with him. We figure out exactly how we want to build all the things to hold things. Goes back to the dealer, which is in New York. They do the work that they're gonna do, then it comes here and we finish it up. Our hope is to have that truck in service within a month. It's a pretty aggressive schedule, but we're hoping that all that, you have to install radios and things like that, and that's not a walk, a very easy walk. You have to be very particular on how you do that and a lot of scheduling, so. But it does look good and we're very happy with it. On operational stuff, we're getting a committee together in the next week or two to look at the units that we have bonded money to go buy. So because of the way you have to order now, we have to be 4 years ahead, which is it's difficult for everybody. So the town was gracious enough to see what we were talking about and realize that we need to get these in the slots. So we got the slots ordered, and that order hopefully we're going in within the month or so. Other than that, we worked on a lot of work on a SAFER grant this month. SAFER grant is for staffing. So we spoke with the town and we worked with to try to acquire enough funding to help with 2 positions. So we're looking to do that. We spent a lot of the month working on that because it's a lot of numbers and things that you need, has to go before a peer review committee. We brought in some members who have been involved in that process to try to help us craft the best narrative, if you will. It's hard because you're going up against companies or other fire departments that they don't have radios. We're fortunate enough, we have that stuff, and we are predicting what's coming, so we're trying to get the staffing to the proper level. Go quickly into responses. We had 907 responses for the month, which is 1 off from last year. Oddly enough, and the significant ones that we had this month were Sea Grape. We had the wires short out on the side of the building, fell down, started a small fire on the side of the building. They got some frantic 911 calls from inside the structure that was filling up with smoke. Fortunately, companies got us seen really quick. We're able to stop the spread and put it out. We had the fireworks happen. That was probably our biggest event of the month. We had, obviously, we put extra units on for that because of you can't get into the area. This was probably one of the busiest fireworks we had for calls, including at the end of the night when we were going to put everything away, there was a boat accident on the reef and the Bridgeport Reef. But all our marine assets were out, so we were able to get right on top of there. And fortunately, those 3 people were pulled out of the water before we got there. So we did have a missing person on the beach. We assisted PD with that. And so the Gator squad, you asked about the Gator before. Gator is a UTV vehicle. We have 2 of them. One's assigned down here, one is on a trailer. So if we had, let's say, for example, a person who was hurt in the north end of Lake Mohegan, we can drive this in and then carry them out on it. It also has firefighting capability. So if we have brush fires and things like that. So it's a pretty capable little unit, but it just does something that a big truck can't. And then for personnel, we had the retirement of Ron Vargo, which is a fire inspector, and of course Sheila Tessie, which the chief spoke of. Our fire marshal's office is back up to full staff with the people that are there, so we're kind of where we need to be now. We have all 4 members in and working, and because of the foresight that the chief had to try to do some planning so that the outgoing people taught the incoming people. It was a seamless transition, and that was truly important that we had that shadowing, if you will. I think it helped a lot with that transition over to the new people, and they hit the ground running, and they're out there making it happen. And that's facilities we still have some issues at Station 5 with the septic system. We have a lot of air conditioning problems going on. The town is doing their best to keep them working, but the air conditioning on the 2nd floor of Station 1 has failed. They're doing their best to make it limp along till they can get a new one in there, but that's a big crane to the roof type thing. So our DPW here, specifically James Ryan, does a tremendous job helping us keep everything up and running. So it's a lot of work managing all the buildings for him. So that's it I have for that.
And commissioners, you have an email with the report for the fire training center.
Yeah, they
It
should have a
isn't in
copy
your
there.
Package, but it will be,
It's on the back.
oh, thank you.
We just got it.
Okay, yes, because that should be incorporated into the published documents or the website. Commissioners, questions?
Comment, I mean, we just from like the Fairfield University host stuff, and I know it's impactful. Clam Jam, and so it's like, let's just get to the other side of it. I think, have a great.
Commissioners, thank you.
Congratulations again.
Thank you very
Really,
much for
thank you for
coming.
being
Thank
here.
you. Congratulations again.
I would just say 4th of July, it's amazing celebration of our country's birth, and it's great that we do that, but being on the other side of it without anything, I know it's a testament to you folks and the police, and just wanted to say thank you.
There's a lot of planning that goes into it ahead of time to ensure that we have everything that we need in the proper place, because it's, you know, potential energy, if you will. If a bad thing happens, we want to have all the stuff in place. And fortunately, we did. We had a car fire in District 1. We had a unit was right on it, which was good. Nothing to do with fireworks, but it just happened to happen. We
Oh,
had
that's the kind of thing.
several EMS calls on Fairfield Beach Road, which we sent the Gator units right to. We had 3-stage AMR units in particular locations. The volunteers came in, they set up the lighting. So it's a y'all come from everybody, but it's a very labor intensive. And everybody did a good job getting everything out. So
Everybody has a great time because of it.
Yeah, thank you.
So, anything else, commissioners? Okay, then we're gonna go on to Norma for CERT. Hello, Norma.
Good evening. This has been our busy time of year, which continues, so I'll kind of hit the highlights. We had CERT members assisting with the Memorial Day Parade with pedestrian safety and intersections. We, one of our biggest events is the Fairfield Half Marathon on June 1st. We actually had 50 CERT members assisting with that, which is a significant manpower addition to the town, and I think it was appreciated. We have people went to training on CERT Saturday. They have one of those training programs every year. We did the 4th of July, helping with intersections and pedestrian safety. Upcoming, we have the Fairfield Police Department Sunset 5K. That's July 16th. More training coming up. People have signed up for radiological emergency preparedness. In addition, Region 1 mass casualty incident, September 16th, people have signed up to be there as well. So, and there's more in the future, which I can report on later, but we've been very busy.
Hey, thank you very much. Commissioners, any questions?
Thank you.
Okay, we appreciate it. Those are tremendous amounts of hours, and it really is a huge supplement to the town's resources. So
Sure
thank
is,
you.
but thank you, and thank you.
Okay, Southport, nobody. Stratfield, nobody. Local 1426, nobody except Lieutenant Smith covered it. On the donations.
I didn't see any
Couple of things.
Yes,
thank you notes, but no donations.
right. Is that true? No donations. Okay, so we had a very nice note from,
Captain Phillips family.
yeah, and Allison Bayer. So those were very nice. Old business, anything?
Yeah.
Okay,
And it's gonna be short because this is the question. Are we moving along with the chief's position? Because I know there was talk about that and we didn't want to wait to the very last minute and all that sort of stuff.
discussion.
So,
Okay.
so something is happening.
Yes.
Okay, I'm good with that. I'm not gonna ask you what
We
or
will,
whatever.
we will do an executive session at some point
Yep,
to
no,
discuss it, but I have
I'm
to.
good. I
finish
just
the
wanna make sure-
conversation At the town level.
I wanted to make sure it didn't fall by the
Oh,
wayside.
no, I was on it this week.
All I need. all I needed to know.
Thank you. I was on it this week. Public comment, I don't see public. Yes? Yes, that's a good idea. I'd like to stand and do a moment of silence because I didn't include it for the recovery of First Selectman Gerber. Thank you. Any other business to come before the
To adjourn.
second?
Second.
All in favor? Thank you very much, everybody.
Patrick, can you kill?
Working on it.
Okay.
Good night, chief.
Good night.
Enjoy.
Have a good night,
everybody.
guys.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Rob.
Yeah, guys, anytime. Sorry I was late. I'll figure this out at some point.